This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on the South Today, animal welfare groups are outraged about a video of a possum being punched on a Waimate farm. The Queenstown Winter Festival went off with a bang until a drone got in the way. And emergency services were called to a flaming car on Dunedin's southern motorway last night near the Green Island off-ramp. Kia ora, good evening, I'm Melissa Barton. Animal welfare group SAFE says a video showing a possum being punched so hard it's sent flying through the air is clearly a case of animal cruelty, not pest control. And a warning, the footage you're about to see may disturb some viewers. The video shows a young man approaching the possum, which is perched on a fence post on a Waimate farm south of Timaru. He then winds up and punches the possum in the face as hard as he can, sending it flying through the air. It's understood the farm is overrun by possums. The SPCA says the video has been referred to its inspectorate. Snow is forecast to fall down to 100 metres in Otago and Southland tomorrow morning. Met Service has revised its forecast due to the changing nature of a polar front moving across the South Island tonight. It says snow and hail will start to fall from about 8 o'clock tonight and continue into tomorrow morning. Met Service says any terrain above 100 metres can expect some snow, and there will also be quite a lot of ice around the roads. It's recommending drivers take great care on the roads and farmers move stock to sheltered areas. There may have been a drone interference and a dozen arrests, but the Queenstown Winter Festival once again got off with a bang. The event was given a revamp with a new format and some different locations, and organisers are very pleased with the result.
A heavy snowfall put a stop to all winter festival activities on the Cardrona ski field on Sunday, as organisers cancelled events due to low visibility. This was a stark contrast to Friday, where the field was busy with unusual events such as the snow skate slalom. Contenders had to ride down the slope on a skateboard attached to a single ski. Local snowboarder Richie Johnson won the event and says it was a bit different to his normal sport.
A little twitchy.
Yep.
But just feel it with your feet and point it straight and look for the bottom.
A lineup of 32 teams battled at the Old Moot Dodgeball Champs at Earnslaw Park, where Christchurch team Duck Out Game Strong emerged victorious. And on Sunday, festivities wrapped up with the Queenstown Rotary Club Duck Race. More than 40,000 people attended festival events this year, and organisers have given the new 4-day format the tick of approval. In Queenstown, the South Today.
Police are investigating after a fire destroyed a garage and 2 vehicles in Balclutha last night. Emergency services were called to the incident just after midnight, after a neighbour spotted flames in the detached garage. Resident Glenn Burns says he believes the fire is suspicious. He says although the loss of property is a kick in the guts, nobody was harmed and none of their 6 children were at home during the incident. Police declined to comment until further investigations have been carried out. Meanwhile, emergency services were called to a flaming car on the Southern Highway last night. Fire and emergency say crews from Lookout Point and Mosgiel stations were called to the fully engulfed vehicle near the Green Island off-ramp just after 6 o'clock. 2 hose reels and all of the water carried by both fire trucks were needed to extinguish the blaze. The fire is not being treated as suspicious and no one was injured in the incident. Communications Shift Manager Andrew Norris says every man and their dog called in about the blaze. Still to come on the South Today, we catch up with the action at the National Highland Dancing Competitions at Invercargill, and the Oamaru Rowing Club is looking to plug a financial leak following the departure of a key tenant.
For all your news from the southern regions as it happens, go to our Facebook page. The South Today, connecting you with your community thanks to New Zealand On Air.
Step into Shop on Carroll and discover a shop full of treasures. We have a fantastic range of vintage and retro clothes, upmarket clothing labels, collectible items, beautiful jewellery, quality linen and the best range of vintage haberdashery.
Too late to sow seeds? Don't despair, the solution is at hand. Call Ready Lawn today for your year-round lawn needs. Call now on 03 486 1819.
Oakley's Bathroom Solutions is locally owned and operated and is a name that has become synonymous with bathroom excellence. Exclusive to Oakley South Island, Danish design Vola, the modern day tap, remains a desirable choice. For over 140 years, the team at Oakley's has provided the highest quality bathroom products and plumbing supplies. For intelligent advice and smart service, come talk to the team or visit oakleysplumbing.co.nz.
Being a big softie takes training. I've gone to great lengths to become even softer while still being strong and reliable. The new me is bigger and softer than ever. Cotton Softs. Softness and strength you can trust.
Stay warm this winter with Alistair McCann's Wooden Coal door-to-door delivery. You don't have to lift a finger. Call Alistair to order today on 454 3592. If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole Map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Locally owned and operated Roslyn Mowers and Heating are warming up for winter with a range of mass-bought wood fires for obligation-free installation quotes, sales, building consent assistance, and after-sales service and parts. That's Roslyn Mowers and Heating.
Hi, Lindsay here from Alex Campbell Menswear. We got a deal for you. We bought a huge bulk order from Lee Stretch Moleskin. So comfortable, nice stretchy fabric, and they're in 6 colours. And the deal, $20 off a pair, or if you buy 2 pair or more, $25 off a pair.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
This promotion finishes June 30th.
Garrador Dunedin, delivering quality stylish garage doors in Dunedin for over 15 years. New doors, replacement doors, repairs and maintenance are all part of Garrador's quality service. Garrador Dunedin offers a full range of modern quality doors to suit any home. Come visit the team at 553 Kaikoura Valley Road. Visit www.garrador.co.nz or call us on 488 5676.
At the Hard to Find Bookshop, we sell quality books on all subjects from the rare to the recent, and where viable, we will come to you. We have a great reputation for integrity and honesty, so if you're downsizing or sorting an estate and have books to sell, contact us.
With over 230 events, the International Science Festival is taking over Dunedin from the 6th to the 15th of July. For more info, go to scifest.org.nz.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Welcome back. A small window of spring-like weather over the weekend allowed a couple of annual winter events in Wanaka to take place in relatively warm conditions. The Treble Cone ski area opened 5 days earlier than planned due to good early falls of snow. The offer of a free champagne breakfast encouraged about 30 skiers and snowboarders to the field well before dawn to claim a place on the first chairlift. To cap off the field's opening weekend, 10 centimetres of fresh snow fell yesterday, with more expected over the next few days. Invercargill hosted over 140 young dancers at the weekend for the New Zealand Highland and National Dancing Championships. Dancers from as young as 5 years old took to the stage over 3 days, but it was the Under-16 Championships at the centre of the competition.
These budding young dancers kicked off the 3-day competition on Friday before the official opening ceremony welcomed the New Zealand Under-16s to the stage. For the first time in 9 years, the championships were held in Invercargill, giving 8 young Southland dancers the opportunity to represent their region.
That's particularly why we had the under-16s here, because we had 6 to 8 competitors that are in that age group, and it was a perfect opportunity for them to showcase themselves really, because a lot of them don't have that opportunity, so yeah, it was perfect.
The under-16s competed in 10 dances, with the winner of each becoming the New Zealand champion for that event.
Oh, there's immense talent. Obviously, everyone's aiming to get to the under-16s, and they go to under-18s and then 18 and over. So this one's the baby one, as such, and so they all strive to try and get into that first top 10 of each dance.
Invercargill dancer Rachel Checketts said placing 10th in the Relo Tulloch was a huge achievement. She said her family having a long history of Highland dancing was just one of the reasons she loved the sport.
It's fun. It's part of my family's from Scotland, so it's kind of like my heritage. And also I've made lots of friends from dancing, and the travelling is good.
Of the 143 dancers for all categories, 54 were from Southland, and Punaki said each of them did well in representing their region. Sharon Rees, The South Today.
The Oamaru Rowing Club is looking to plug a financial leak following the departure of a key tenant. Harbourside Fitness leased out the gym on the club's second floor, but their departure means the coffers are starting to run dry.
When this gym at the Oamaru Rowing Club was leased by Harbourside Fitness, it added about $15,000 a year to the club's bottom line. But when the fitness club's owners left for Australia in 2016, 18 months ago, it left the rowing club's financial security looking a bit bleak. The plan was to lease out the upstairs to another group, but the cost was too high.
With the way health and safety is and everything, if we just had volunteers within our organisation, it's just too hard with the rules today.
Coach Gould began rowing with the club in the early 60s. He says before the departure of the gym tenant, the club was in pretty good financial shape.
With no revenue coming in, it just makes it bloody hard work. You know, it does. Where before, if we wanted a set of sculls or some sweepers or things like that, we just went and bought them because we had money coming in.
The club plans to open up the space to community groups. They're hoping for some corporate backing along the line, but to break even, the club needs about 45 fee-paying members.
There's a possibility of a dance group coming here, and hopefully maybe yoga and things like that.
That would avoid a costly refit and ensure the 130-year-old club remains afloat. In Oamaru, The South Today.
After the break on The South Today, an Omarama man called 111 on him South Today as he was feeling a little green after consuming cannabis. And we take a look at the Things Change exhibition, a collection of items belonging to Chill's frontman Martin Phillips.
Have you got time and skills to share? Find out what time banking is July 7th at 1:30 at the St Peter's Church Hall in Caversham.
Locally owned and operated Roslyn Mowers and Heating are warming up for winter with a range of Massport wood fires. For obligation-free installation quotes, sales, building consent assistance, and after-sales service and parts. That's Roslyn Mowers and Heating.
At the Hard to Find Bookshop, we sell quality books on all subjects from the rare to the recent, and where viable, we will come to you. We have a great reputation for integrity and honesty, so if you're downsizing or sorting an estate and have books to sell, contact us.
Too late to sow seeds? Don't despair, the solution is at hand. Call Ready Lawn today for your year-round lawn needs. Call now on 03 486 1819.
Step into Shop on Carrot and discover a shop full of treasures. We have a fantastic range of vintage and retro clothes, upmarket clothing labels, collectible items, beautiful jewellery, quality linen and the best range of vintage haberdashery.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Oakley's Bathroom Solutions is locally owned and operated and is a name that has become synonymous with bathroom excellence. Exclusive to Oakley South Island, Danish design Vola, the modern day tap, remains a desirable choice. For over 140 years, the team at Oakley's has provided the highest quality bathroom products and plumbing supplies. For intelligent advice and smart service, come talk to the team or visit oakleysplumbing.co.nz.
Hi, Lindsay here from Alex Campbell Menswear. We've got a deal for you. We bought a huge bulk order from Lee Stretch Moleskin. So comfortable, nice stretchy fabric, and they're in 6 colours. And the deal, $20 off a pair, or if you buy 2 pair or more, $25 off a pair.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
This promotion finishes June 30th.
Stay warm this winter with Alistair McCann's Wood and Coal door-to-door delivery. You don't have to lift a finger. Call Alistair to order today on 454-3592.
With over 230 events, the International Science Festival is taking over Dunedin from the 6th to the 15th of July. For more info, go to scifest.org.nz.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Motor Trade Finance proudly brings you Rural Delivery. A look at the places and faces behind New Zealand agriculture. Tuesday evenings 8:30, repeating Saturday morning at 8 and Sunday afternoons 4:30.
Have you got time and skills to share? Find out what time banking is July 7th at 1:30 at the St Peter's Church Hall in Caversham.
Welcome back. An Amarama man called 111 on himself today as he was feeling a little green after consuming cannabis. Police say they received a call at about midday by a man who was outside Mobile and needed ambulance assistance after his Sunday night session went south. He told the operator he'd consumed cannabis the night before and was having a reaction. Police say the man wasn't in possession of any drug and hasn't been charged. It's understood he underwent a medical assessment this afternoon. The career of Dunedin musician Martin Phillips began in the late 1970s in a teenage band called The Same. He rose to international fame with The Chills, but Phillips has been a collector even before his career began, and now many of his personal effects are on display.
The song doesn't always remain the same as things change. A new exhibition of objects collected by Chills frontman Martin Phillips since childhood is on display at the Otago Museum. One of the reasons for the exhibition is Phillips's health, as he was given 6 months to live around 18 months ago.
Yeah, the health story is still unfolding and it's kind of uncertain at the moment, but the good thing is there's been this documentary following the whole saga as it progresses, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the movie too to see how it finishes.
The movie he refers to is just about to go into the editing phase. He says the movie and the exhibition dovetail together as both record elements of his time on the planet so far.
It is not something I expected to see happen, particularly in my lifetime, but it has come together so well, it really has. There's been talk of exhibitions of my posters, of Chill's history, of independent New Zealand music collections that I have, of my toys, and all of a sudden people realised there was a common theme, which was the kind of creative flow, and it's all come together here.
Phillips began collecting all kinds of things at an early age, many of which make up the exhibits. Independent curator Michael Findlay is one of the team who helped put the exhibition together and says museums need to be current.
Well, that's right. I mean, I think that museums need to think about the relevance, particularly of popular culture. So if they're not dealing with things that are current and of, strong interest to people, they're sort of missing out and sacrificing that whole area. So I think, museums and popular music make great partnerships.
Things Change opened over the weekend, and curator Craig Scott says working on a collection with a living person is a pleasant change.
It's been great working and planning with Martin. Normally when you work with museum collections, you don't have that often like the person behind it and have so much information. So being able to find out the stories behind everything that's in this space has been really enlightening, and I think that's really helped inform the design process that I sort of undertook into how I was going to display everything as well.
Things Change, a look at the life and collections of Chill's frontman Martin Phillips, is on at the H.D. Skinner Annex at the Otago Museum for the next 3 weeks. Daryl Baser, The South Today.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on The South Today. Animal welfare group SAFE says a video showing a possum being punched so hard it sent flying through the air is clearly a case of animal cruelty. There may have been a drone interference and a dozen arrests, but the Queenstown Winter Festival once again went off with a bang. And Dunedin's emergency services were called to a flaming car on the southern motorway last night near the Green Island off-ramp. And now a look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT. Welcome, Barry Stewart. What have you got for us in tomorrow's paper?
Hello, Melissa. Well, we've got a whole range of stories in the paper tomorrow. British-style obesity taxes, which has been proposed over there. We've contacted an expert from the University of Otago, and that expert suggests that it couldn't happen or will be difficult to implement that in New Zealand. So more on that in the paper tomorrow. Legal advice may have removed the last hurdle towards a bus service, school bus service resuming on the peninsula. Police were dismayed by the weekend drink driving figures in the region. More on that. South Dunedin.
You think they'd be getting that message through by now?
Well, the message has been getting out there for a very, very long time, and behaviour is slow to adjust. So
it takes about 20 years for.
Yeah, well, possibly. Yeah, the South Dunedin bar with a checkered history is in trouble again. We have more on that story. East Otago High School is the only school in the South Island who are going to take part in a trial with a safe relationship app. So. Look out for that. Gosh, we've got lots more. Rugby Union pretty happy. The Otago Rugby Union pretty happy with the way the test went at the weekend, and also the New Zealand Rugby Union were pleased with how everything went. However, it looks as though it could be up to 3 years before we get another test match in the city. So that's a little disappointing. But with World Cups and things like that mean that. They're not going to be as free as they were.
That's a shame for Dunedin.
It is, of course it is. Yeah, because as evidenced by the weekend, it certainly brought good numbers into the city, and lots of people benefit from it. So
it's good to be undercover.
Yeah, one more thing too.
Yeah,
the Highlanders are off to Fiji for a home game, so we discussed that in the paper tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic! Now that would be a good excuse to go away to Fiji for.
Well,
yeah, not
a bad reason, exactly.
Lovely, and you'll catch all of that in tomorrow's ODT. And now it's time to have a look at tomorrow's weather.
Tonight's weather proudly brought to you by MoleMap.
Today's southern view is of the sculptured teeth at Dunedin's harbour. Looking at the situation, a very cold southwesterly airstream will bring snow to low levels tonight, but clearing weather tomorrow as showers become confined to the coast and ease. A cold week ahead though, with severe frosts inland from tomorrow night. Looking at the southern towns, Catlins and Balclutha are in for strong southwesterlies with showers clearing and a high of 5. Lumsden and Gore should see southwesterlies decreasing, the skies clearing and also a high of 5. Moving westwards to the Central Lakes area, Wanaka and Queenstown can expect moderate southwesterlies, clear skies and a high of just 3 degrees above freezing. Same for Alexandra with a high of 4, and Tiana is probably the place to be with decreasing southwesterlies, skies clearing and a high of 5. Up to the northern towns, Timaru is in for gusty southwesterlies, mostly fine and a high of 7. Oamaru sees gusty southwesterlies, a risk of sleety showers and a high of 6, and Twizel and Amarama can expect moderate southwesterlies, clear skies and a high, if you can call it that, of 3. In Dunedin tonight, brace yourselves for sleety showers with snow on the hills and strong southwesterlies, plus an overnight low of 1. Tomorrow morning sees snow showers clearing and sunny periods increasing during the day, and the very cold gusty southwesterlies easing slowly, a high of 5 and a low of 3. Wednesday brings sunny periods and some cloud along with cold southwest winds, a high of 9 and a low of 2. And in Invercargill tonight, prepare for sleety showers with gusty southwesterlies with an overnight low of 1. Showers will start clearing and sunny periods are to increase tomorrow with fresh cold southwesterlies winds easing, a high of 6 and a low of 1. It should be fine on Wednesday with long sunny periods and cold southwesterlies dying out, a high of 9 but plunging down to 0 overnight. And that's our news for this Monday. For the latest news from the southern region, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube and at channel39.co.nz. I hope you have a great evening. Take care and stay out of those showers tonight and snow, and ka kite anō.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.